Chapter 2, Mishnah 13. The Mishnah discusses what is done when the branches of a tree overhang a neighbor's property. If the branches of someone's tree extend into the field of his neighbor, the neighbor may cut back any overhanging branches that are lower than the height of an ox goad that is being held by a person who is standing on the plow. If the overhanging branches are so low that a person guarding a plow underneath them will not be able to raise the ox goad without hitting the branches, he may trim them back. If the overhanging branches are higher than this, however, he must leave them alone. Two exceptions to this rule. But if the overhanging tree is a carob or a sycamore tree, he may cut back all of the overhanging branches along the plumb line, that is the boundary of the field. These trees have many branches and cast dense shade, which can be harmful to crops growing in the field because they block the sunlight. Therefore, any overhanging branches of such trees may be cut along the property line, regardless of their height. And if the neighboring property is an irrigated field, the neighbor may cut all overhanging branches of any trees along the plumb line. Overhanging branches are especially harmful to the crops in an irrigated field. Therefore, even if the branches are higher than a raised ox goad, the neighbor may cut them back. The ruling of the first Tana, that overhanging branches may be trimmed back to the height of a raised ox goad, applies to both fruit-bearing trees and trees that do not bear fruit. Another Tana disagrees. Abba Shaul says overhanging branches of all shade, i.e. non-fruit-bearing trees, may be cut back along the plumb line, even if they are higher than a raised ox goad. According to Abba Shaul, since removing the branches of a tree that does not bear fruit does not cause much of a loss, the owner of the field may trim back all overhanging branches, regardless of their height.